Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. So today I'm going to teach you how to graph quadratic function. Okay, so before I proceed with my lesson, I will show you some video first. Actually, this is my final assessment for subject um, production of multimedia by Dr. Sharil. Okay, so I hope that you enjoy watching the video. Please wait for a while, yeah. Okay, so actually, this is my poster for informing a student about my event today. Okay, okay. So actually, in this as final assessment, I need to come up with the Lumen 5 videos. So this actually for my Lumen 5 video, I share some tips how you're going to success in your online class, mathematics online class. Okay. Okay, so next I will show you my protagon videos. Okay, so this actually for protagon videos is about Hannah problem in graphing quadratic function.
Hannah, how's your online class? Is everything okay? Yes, Mummy, everything was good. But I have some problem with mathematics class. I am worried that I will fail. Don't feel sad, honey. I will try to teach you. Let me know which part do you not understand. Oh, thank you, Mummy. Actually, tomorrow we will learn graphing quadratic function. Do you have any idea about it? Because my teacher asked us to study first before the lesson. OMG, my dear Hannah. I had learned it before during my secondary school. But I totally forgot about it now. Maybe you can ask Daddy. I am so sorry, dear. Oh, no problem, Mummy. I am sure Daddy have some idea about it. Daddy, can I ask you something?
Of course, dear. What can I help you?
Do you have any idea about graphing quadratic function? I need to collect some information about it first before enter the class tomorrow.
Of course I do. If the value of a is positive, the shape of parabola will be opens up, like a smiley, and if the value of a is negative, the shape of parabola will be opens down, like a sad one.
Wow, thank you, Daddy. You saved my life. I will share this knowledge with my classmate tomorrow.
Not a big deal, my sweetie. Tonight, one of my friends will conduct an online class teaching how to graph quadratic function. Would you like to join?
I am glad to join it, Daddy. Do mind you to share the link with me?
I will, my dear. The class will be conducted tonight at 9 p.m. via YouTube. Please be ready.
Thank you so much, Daddy. It will help me a lot.
Okay, so that's all for my protagon and also Lumen 5 videos. So now I'm going to teach you directly how to graph a quadratic function. So before I teach you how to draw quadratic function, actually I'm going to introduce to you what is quadratic function actually. Okay, so actually a quadratic function can be written in the standard form of fx equal to ax power of 2 plus bx plus c. And then they say that where a, b, and c are constant and a cannot equal to 0. Meaning that a must be have any number, whether negative or positive value. And then they say that a quadratic equation is also called a second degree equation or an equation of degree 2. Meaning that when you found out equation that have the highest power of that equation is power of 2, that function we call as a quadratic function. Okay, so they say that the x-intercept of a quadratic function can be found by solving the quadratic equation. So that was the quadratic function or equation. So we have three ways or three methods to solve quadratic function. The first one is factorization. So in this current world, we can use calculator to solve factorization. And then the second method is quadratic formula, and the third method is completing the square. Okay, so in today's class, I will teach you by using calculator lah. So usually I will use calculator 570, Casio 570. Okay, so before I proceed to draw quadratic function, I will teach you how to find the x-intercept first by using calculator. Okay, so before we draw that, okay, so we need to identify our A, our B, and our C. So I will use the first function. This is our first example lah. Okay, so I will use the first example. So usually, how you're going to find A? Usually A with the value with the x power of 2. So this is your x power of 2. The value here actually we have 1. So your A equal to 1. And then the b with the x value. So here we don't have b, meaning that our b equal to 0. And then our c is the constant without the x. So here we have negative 4. So negative 4 is the c lah. Okay, so make sure that when they have negative, so you need to put the negative 2. Okay, so next, how to press calculator. So you press mode until you find EQN. Okay, so this is my calculator. I press until you find EQN. So this is my EQN. So you need to press 1. Okay, and then the appear unknown. We don't want unknown. We want degree. So press to the right here. They appear degree. So they ask us whether our degree is 2 or 3. So based on this, quadratic is degree of 2. So we click degree of 2. And then they ask us what is our A. So our A is 1. And then our B is 0 and our C is negative 4. Don't forget the negative, yeah. And then directly they will give us uh, x1 equal to 2 and another x2 equal to negative 2. Actually, we don't mind whether which one is negative 1, which one is negative 2. As long as we get the value of x equal to 2, then never mind. Okay, so that was the step how we're going to find the x-intercept. Okay, so I have the exercise B, C, and D for you. You can try by your own. Okay, so next we have few steps how we're going to draw graph to draw quadratic function. Okay, first thing first, what you need to understand is when A, like Hainah Daddy said, when A equal to when A more than 0, meaning that when A is positive, our parabola opens up. What does it mean by parabola opens up? Your graph will be like this. Okay, so opens up here. And then they say that when A less than 0, so your A will be negative. Your parabola will be open down, so your graph will be like this, open down here. And then the next is the third important thing is the vertex. The vertex is the bucu here lah. So this is we call as a vertex. Okay, so they say that the vertex is the turning point of the parabola. So the formula for vertex is A x equal to negative b over A. So this is the formula. Again, yeah. So the vertex is here, the bucu here, and this. So the formula to get vertex is x equal to negative b over 2a. Okay, and then they say that the minimum or maximum point occur at the vertex. So we will know whether our sorry, we will know our graph is minimum or maximum value when we get the vertex. So when our graph is like this, our minimum, this is we call as a minimum point. Okay, so when our graph like, when our graph like this is we call as a maximum point. Okay, uh, okay, so next, this is a few important tips, step how you're going to draw your graph, your quadratic function. So the first step is determine the maximum or minimum value. Okay, so like I said, you can determine the maximum or minimum value by seeing the value of A. So this is your value of A, which is a positive, right? So when your A equal to positive, so we know that our parabola will be like this. So we will have the minimum point or minimum value. Okay, and then they say that find the root or x-intercept. So before we find the root or we find x-intercept, we need to identify our A, our B, our C. So I already teach you how to identify. So our A equal to 2, our B equal to 4, our C equal to -6. So just press your calculator. So my A is a 2, my B is a 4, my C equal to -6. So you will get your x1 equal to 1, your x2 equal to -3. Okay, so that how we're going to find the step 2 for the x-intercept. Okay, so the step 3, we need to find the y-intercept. Okay, so I will teach you to find y-intercept by using calculator. Okay, so when you already get your x1, meaning that you need to find your y1. So when your x1 equal to 1, you need to find your y1 lah. So your x2 equal to -3. So we need to find our y2. So first thing first, you need to copy all the function here inside your calculator. Okay, so this is my calculator. So I copy 2, and then how to press X is, okay, how to press X is press alpha. This is alpha. Press alpha and then press close brackets here. They appear close bracket here. They appear X there. Okay, so do you get 2x and then power of 2 plus 4 and then alpha and then close bracket, that close bracket close bracket they appear here, and then -6. So this is our function. Next function, you just press calculate here. This is calculate, press calculate, and then they're asking us what is our x. So our x is 1, just press 1, and then directly they give our y equal to 0. Okay, so same step, don't cancel up, just press again calculate. So I press again calculate, and then they ask again what is our x, and then just press -3, you will get y2 equal to 0. Okay, when you use this method or when you use calculator, it will avoid you from doing a mistake when you substitute the value of x lah. Okay, so next, the last point is you need to find the minimum value or maximum value, which is vertex lah. Okay, so this is vertex x. So the formula is -b. So our b is -4. So -4 divided by 2, our a is 2. So you try to solve it, you will get is -1. Same case, when you have the x for vertex, you need to find the y for vertex. Okay, so this is our function. I haven't cancelled up. I just press calculate. They ask me again what is my x. I just put my x is -1. They give my my y vertex is -8. Okay. Okay, so next, this is, remember, when we want to draw quadratic function, we need to find 3 points, which is x1, x1 and y1, and then x2 and y2, and also the x for vertex and y for vertex. We need to find 3 coordinates. Okay. Now I will graph the function, the quadratic function. Yeah. Okay. So before that, I will list out all my coordinate first. Okay, so for my first coordinate, my x1 equal to 1, my y1 equal to 0, my x2 equal to -3, my y2 equal to 0, and then my vertex x equal to -1, my y vertex equal to -8. So I have three coordinates here. So when we want to draw our x-axis and y-axis, we need to identify our smallest and the largest value of x and y. So here for my x, my smallest value is -3, my largest value is 1. So my graph will be like this. So this is my x1, this is my -1, -2, this is my -3. And then for y, we don't have y positive, but I just put it there 1 lah. And then this is -1, this is -2, this is -3, this is -4, -5, -6, -7, and this is my -8. Okay, so for my first coordinate is x1, y0. So I will, for this, I will change my color first. Okay, so this is my x1, y0. Okay, my first coordinate, I put it as a first coordinate. And then for my second coordinate is x2 equal to -3 and y equal to 0 is here. So this is my second coordinate. And then for my vertex, remember that the vertex is the turning point, or we call it as a bucu here. So -1, so x -1 is here. And then y equal to -8 is here. This is like our third coordinate. So since I'm using, so you need to use your free hand, yeah. Since I'm using this one, it's very difficult for me to get a smooth one. But you can try an error. You can try it. Okay, so this is how we're going to draw our quadratic function. So remember, like Hannah Daddy said, when our parabola, when our a is positive, meaning that our parabola is open up. So do you still remember our a here is 2, meaning that positive. So our graph for quadratic function will be opens up like this. Okay, so I think that's all for my example. I have a few exercise for you. Okay, so make sure that before you do everything, you need to follow the 4 step I explained to you previously. Okay, so like this example, you need to identify your A. Since our is positive, make sure that our graph will be like this. Here for B here, day 3 is a bit, which is they rearrange back this one. Okay, meaning that our A here at the back, but same, this is still our A, so our is negative, so your graph will be like this. Same here, our is negative, so our graph will be opens down like this. So I hope that you can answer all the questions. So if you have any question, you can PM me, then I will help you further. Okay. I think that's all for today. If you have any question, you can DM me. Okay. I'm very happy if I can help you. Okay. So okay, so that's all for today. So I hope that you understand what I'm teaching about. So I'll pray for my final assessment. I really hope that I can get A for this subject. Thank you. Bye.